There's nothing quite like the aroma of freshly baked bread, is there? It signals warmth, comfort, and a kitchen full of love. Homemade bread has a special magic, transforming simple ingredients into a golden, crusty delight. While many think bread making is a long process, it doesn't have to be a daunting task left for special occasions. Imagine whipping up a fresh loaf in just 15 minutes. With this recipe, we're going to demystify bread making and show you just how easy it is to create your own delicious cheese bread at home, any day of the week. This isn't your average bread recipe. This is a celebration of speed, simplicity, and flavor. In just 15 minutes, you can have a warm, cheesy loaf ready to devour. Forget about complicated kneading or proving times. This recipe is all about ease and convenience, perfect for busy weeknights or satisfying those impromptu bread cravings. Get ready to impress yourself and your loved ones with minimal effort and maximum deliciousness. The beauty of this recipe lies not only in its speed, but also in its simplicity. You likely have most of these ingredients already in your pantry. Here's what you'll need. Self-raising flour, the hero of our speedy bread, no yeast required. Baking powder for an extra lift and airy texture. Salt to enhance all the flavors. Milk to bind the dough and add richness. And of course, grated cheese, because cheese bread. Cheddar works wonders, but feel free to experiment with your favorites. See? Simple, everyday ingredients transformed into something truly extraordinary. Section 4. Crafting your cheese bread masterpiece. Now for the fun part, let's put it all together. This is where the magic happens and you get to see your ingredients transform into a delicious loaf of cheese bread. First, preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius, or 180 degrees if it's fan-forced. This step is crucial to ensure that your bread bakes evenly and achieves that perfect golden crust. Grease a baking tray. A light spray of oil does the trick. You can also use parchment paper if you prefer, which makes for an easy cleanup. Next, grab a large bowl and combine your dry ingredients: flour, baking powder, and a pinch of salt. These dry ingredients form the base of your dough, providing structure and flavor. Give it a good whisk to make sure everything is evenly distributed. This step ensures that the baking powder is well mixed, which helps the bread rise evenly. Make a well in the center of your dry ingredients and pour in the milk. Mix well. The milk adds moisture and richness to the dough, making it soft and tender. The mixture should come together to form a soft, slightly sticky dough. Don't overmix. Overmixing can make the bread tough, so mix just until the ingredients are combined. Now, stir in most of your grated cheese, saving a little for the topping. The cheese inside the dough will melt and create pockets of gooey goodness. Gently fold it into the dough until it's evenly distributed. This ensures that every bite of your bread will have a bit of cheesy flavor. Shape your dough into a round loaf and place it on your prepared baking tray. You can also shape it into smaller rolls if you prefer individual servings. Sprinkle the remaining cheese over the top for a beautiful golden crust. This extra cheese on top will melt and turn golden brown, adding a delightful crunch. Pop it into the preheated oven and bake for about 12 to 15 minutes, or until golden brown and cooked through. Keep an eye on it towards the end of the baking time to make sure it doesn't overbake. To check if it's done, insert a skewer into the center. It should come out clean. If there's any dough sticking to the skewer, give it a few more minutes. And there you have it, a freshly baked cheese bread masterpiece ready to be devoured. Let it cool slightly before slicing and enjoy the warm, cheesy goodness. Section 5. Tips for bread baking brilliance. A few little tips can make all the difference in your bread baking adventures. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just starting out, these tips will help you achieve that perfect loaf every time. For an extra cheesy flavor, try adding a handful of grated Parmesan cheese to the dough. This will give your bread a rich, savory taste that's hard to resist. Want a bit of heat? Dice up a few jalapenos and add them to the mix. The spicy kick will add an exciting twist to your bread, making it perfect for those who love a little adventure in their food. Make it herby. Fresh herbs like rosemary or thyme add a wonderful aroma and flavor to your bread. These herbs not only enhance the taste, but also make your kitchen smell amazing while the bread bakes. Don't knead the dough too much. Over-kneading can result in a tough bread. Gentle kneading helps develop the gluten just enough to give your bread a nice structure without making it dense. Just mix it until it comes together. The dough should be slightly sticky but manageable. This ensures that your bread will be light and airy. Let the bread cool slightly before slicing. This allows the inside to settle and prevents it from being gummy. patience is key here. Slicing too early can ruin the texture of your bread. Remember, baking is all about experimenting and having fun. Don't be afraid to try new ingredients or techniques. Each loaf is a new opportunity to learn and improve. Don't be afraid to get creative and make this recipe your own. Whether it's adding unique toppings or shaping the dough in fun ways, let your imagination run wild. Happy baking! Happy! Section 6. A bread for all occasions. This cheese bread is incredibly versatile and can be enjoyed in countless ways. Whether you're hosting a dinner party or just looking for a quick snack, this bread fits the bill perfectly. Its cheesy goodness makes it a hit with both kids and adults alike. Warm from the oven, it's perfect with a slather of butter. The rich, creamy butter melts into the soft, fluffy bread, creating a mouth-watering experience that's hard to resist. It's comfort food at its finest. Serve it alongside soups or stews for dipping and soaking up all those delicious flavors. The bread's texture is ideal for absorbing the savory broths, making each bite a delightful combination of flavors and textures. Make it a cheesy garlic bread by brushing the top with garlic butter before baking. The garlic butter adds an extra layer of flavor, making the bread even more irresistible. It's a simple twist that elevates the bread to a whole new level. Slice it up for sandwiches filled with your favorite meats, cheeses, and veggies. The bread's sturdy texture holds up well to hearty fillings, making it perfect for a satisfying lunch or dinner. Toast it lightly and top with avocado and a poached egg for a quick and satisfying breakfast. The creamy avocado and runny egg yolk pair beautifully with the cheesy bread, creating a delicious and nutritious start to your day. The possibilities are endless. This cheese bread is a blank canvas for your culinary creativity. Experiment with different toppings and flavors to make it your own. Whether you prefer sweet or savory, this bread can handle it all. Let your imagination run wild and enjoy the delicious results. Section 7. Sharing the warmth of homemade bread. There's something truly special about sharing homemade food with loved ones. It's an act of love and care that brings people together. Imagine the smiles on their faces as the aroma of freshly baked cheese bread fills the air. Watch as they take that first bite, their eyes lighting up with delight. This cheese bread is more than just a recipe. It's an opportunity to create memories and share joy with those you love. So, gather your ingredients, put on your apron, and get baking. The rewards are well worth it.